Guys, and today we'll be continuing Death Note. Okay, last time on Death Note, okay, the episode started off Light versus L in a tennis match. Light ended up winning, and then after that, they went to like lunch slash dinner type deal, and basically all that went down is more investigationness between the two and questioning, trying to figure out who each other are secretively. Well, L's not being too secretive against Light, but Light is towards L because obviously Light doesn't want L to know that he's Kira. So then actually during it, Light's dad had a heart attack, and that was whack. At first I was thinking, did the Death Note, someone write in the Death Note to kill him? Or because every time you hear anyone have any problems in the show during, well, from heart attacks, it's related to the Death Note. So that was crazy, but no, he actually didn't die. It was just like from stress, they're saying, from like his work and staying up late and all that. So he didn't end up dying. So that's good, but because of that, they're going to do less, because L asked Light if he can join them on the investigation to find Kira and all that, but because of this heart attack situation, Light used that to his advantage in saying that he can't right now because of his dad's heart attack, which is a good excuse. And then after that, we see Mr. Demigawa. He's like the head of either a radio station or TV station type deal to find like news that people won't normally talk about. And then they got a message, well, in tapes or something, from Kira saying to play these, and if you don't, he'll kill off each of you one by one until you play it. So someone saying they're Kira sent in tapes that have Mr. Demigawa play them. So we're gonna find out who the heck it is that's impersonating Light or Kira, because we know, well, we didn't see him do it, so maybe he did actually. I don't know, but we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, web bam. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, if it's true. Yup. How could it be fake? Yeah. Tayo TV. Wow. Wow. Kira's okay. This is legit. Wow. Wow. Oh, I see. How come we've never heard Light mention this? Something's not right. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. I'm kind of surprised this is really Light. It seems like it has to be him, right? Wow. Dude, what is happening? Why is he dying? No, no! He didn't get... Ah. Okay, I'm confused. How is Light doing this? How? How did he get the name? Dude, what is going on? Something's not right. He does. So that means Kira, yup, is watching. Yup, he's watching. Wow. Hmm. Oh no. He's gonna go. Well, Light's not. Oh no! Oh, this isn't good. Okay, Light's obviously not going to kill him. And that's clearly gonna. Why did he not die? And then they're gonna connect that Light's his son. Oh, jeez. Dude, this just completely amped up this episode. What the heck? Okay, I would like it the perspective from Light at this point. How is he killing these people? You need a name. Here's that Exorcist music again, boys. Let's go. How is he doing it? Dude, how? How is this happening? Did did Light do the deal with Ryuk to see all their names? Is that what's going on? Ooh, that scares me. I hope he doesn't die. Honestly, you can just walk out the door and you won't die. Either way, he won't die. I seriously doubt Light's gonna go that far. Dude, the atmosphere on this episode, man. No! Oh. Let's go! Let's go. Man, that must be so cool. Yep, okay, they are wearing protection now. Do I even need to know that name? Ooh. Fingerprints. I don't even know how it works anymore. The Death Note. I'm confused. It can he kill L? Because he doesn't need to know their names apparently. Oh my god! Dude, oh my god. Dude, this is so interesting. It was the Logi. He did bring a Death Note and gave it to somebody. But, dude, I thought the tape sounded funny. Hmm. I just realized Mr. Yagami could have indeed died there. Because it wasn't light. Whoa! Well, that's not so. What's her name? Oh, it's a chick. Wow. Wow. Alright. Holy moly. Okay. Dude, this show is amazing. It's so good. Okay, so I was kind of right, I guess. I mean, no, I was, because we not once heard Light mention anything about making any tapes to send to some broadcasting station. We never heard him even mention that. We were with him from the majority of the entire time. He never even once mentioned it at all. And also, the other red flag was, well, also, if you were listening to the way he was talking in the thing, I was kind of thinking that this doesn't seem like the way he would normally talk, but then he started talking about how he's going to be like the new god. And then I was kind of like, oh, okay, maybe it could be him. But the way they were talking didn't seem necessarily the way he would normally talk. And then he started killing off really innocent people, and that was the third red flag. I mean, we've seen him kill off some, like, Naomi and Ray Pinber. We've seen him kill off people that don't necessarily need to be killed at all. But then he started killing people without even needing to know their name. And that was weird to see, because at that moment, I was so... Actually... Well, no, I was very confused. I thought maybe he found a new way to get their names, or maybe the Death Note, they found out that you don't need to know the names, you just need to know their faces or something. So that was confusing. And then when Mr. Yagami drove through the building the whole time I was kind of like, okay, well, he's obviously fine because Light's not gonna kill him. But now to know that that wasn't even Light at all there, it was Misa. Her name's Misa, I think, right? Misa? I think this is actually the chick that's in the intro of the show, the OP. So that makes me believe this is going to be a main character who's going to last longer than Naomi did. Because Naomi lasted, I think, 2 episodes, or 3 tops. She was in 3 episodes tops, I'm pretty sure. So, yo, this was a crazy episode, dude. Like, okay, Misa, how is this gonna work? So she has Shinigami eyes, so that means half of her life has been taken. Okay, so Misa did indeed. She has Shinigami eyes. We see her eyes, they're glowing red. So she actually went with it and did it. So she must be a hardcore believer in Kira. To go that, and as at the end you see the Shinigami mentioning to Misa, why don't you use the Death Note for yourself? And Misa basically said, because I believe in what Kira is doing. So she's a hardcore believer. So, but that's also kind of scary. If I was Light, would you necessarily want this crazy person to know? Because Light, I mean, we know, Light and Ryuk know now that this member, or this person, Misa, has the Shinigami eyes. Because they're killing people without even needing to know their names. So, they know that. So would I be more scared or not? Because they obviously would be able to kill you whenever they want, because they know your name. And since they have the Shinigami eyes, I don't quite remember, does it allow you, I mean, obviously it allows you to read everyone's names. Does it also allow you to see when these people die? Or I think that's just specifically for the Shinigamis themselves. They have the ability to tell when you're gonna die. I don't think the only ability you get is to know everyone's names. I'm pretty sure that's the only ability, and half your life is cut in half. So do they get to know what their, how much time was taken when they do the deal? Because then you can obviously do simple math to figure out how much longer you have. Because if they took like 30 years, then that means you're only going to live for another 30, because they take half of your remaining life. So you should be able to do simple math, I would assume. So I don't know if they necessarily tell you, because I mean, she must now know that she's going to die, what, twice as fast as normally, because half her life's been cut. So I don't know, but this Shinigami we see is a female, or I guess a female, right? I mean, Shinigami, I guess they're, I don't know if, I guess they could be chicks. I mean, Ryuk, is he necessarily a guy, or they're just demons? Can guys be demons? And I mean, girls and guys, I don't know. Anyways, the Shinigami we saw was not Zalogi, I don't think. Because Zalogi was a guy, or at least sounded more masculine. This Shinigami sound a lot more feminine. She's a girl. It just makes it easier. I'm pretty sure, I guess they can be guys and girls. I don't know if they, whatever. So this isn't Zalogi. Because Zalogi said he wanted to go see what Ryuk was doing. But this wasn't Ryuk. I mean, this wasn't Zalogi. So I don't know this, because when you look at the subs, it doesn't say Zalogi like it did when we're in the Shinigami realm and we saw Zalogi mentioning that he's gonna go see what Ryuk is doing. It just said Shinigami speaking. So it didn't say the name. So I don't think we're supposed to know the name yet or something. I don't know, but okay, this completely throws a wrench in everything we know about the show. So I was kind of right that I was actually half right. I thought maybe there's a possibility that the Shinigami would end up giving the Death Note to L, but no, it went to Misa. So I don't know, and at this point, I guess Light is still committed to make the world a better place, but if I was him, I would retire at this point. completely retire. Just, you're done. Because you literally don't have to do anything, and people are still going to be dying who are this person's a true believer in you, so you can literally just pass the torch to them at this point. And honestly, they're better than, I don't know, they're not better than you, because she's literally killing innocent people, so she seems like a evil Kira, even though you can still classify Kira as being evil because of the fact that he has indeed killed really good people still, even though that they were hunting him down. See, I don't know, how can you, it's kind of hard to do the math on people's lives, whether they're good or not. I mean, yes, indeed, he's killed a lot more terrible people than he has good people, but he still killed tons of good people. Like, all of the FBI, I know some FBI agents are, like, probably not good people, but at least, I would say at least half of them were really good, honest people, like Naomi and Ray Pinber. I mean, it's kind of hard to weigh the scale on whether or not Kira is still doing good or not. I mean, he's only killing people that are going after him. But if they just left him alone, he'll just kill bad people. So it's kind of hard whether or not he's... I don't know. It's hard to say he's a good guy because he has killed tons of good people, but like I said, he's killed way worse. He's killed way more worse than he has good people. So it seems like the scales are still kind of benefiting towards him as being good, even though he's... I don't know, but anyways, this character, Misa, she doesn't seem like she has necessarily the same motives. Oh no, she has the same motives as Kira, but she is willing to kill a lot more good people to get that belief that she has to come to light. Like, to make the world a better place, she literally will kill anybody that gets in her way, for, you know what I'm saying? So, and what's scary is now we have to put into fact that Mr. Yagami can indeed be killed, because the person that was watching that building, the radio station, was not Light. It was Misa, not me. Yeah, Misa. So that makes that scene a whole lot scarier. Because I was just thinking, you literally can just walk out. Nah. If he would have walked out, Misa would have killed her, or killed him. So, and it was cool to see all the, I think that was SWAT and police that all like came up as like as one big like line and like protecting Mr. Yagami. That was a pretty cool scene. I like that. And the dude at the car, his name was, it was just IDE. That was his name. So I don't know if it's Ida. I'm not sure, but that was the guy at the car. I don't know if we're gonna see him again. He looked kind of robotic, but who knows. So, yeah, this was it was purposely confusing. I was thinking at first, I was trying to think back while watching. Did Light ever mention anything about him wanting to do anything like this at the radio station? But I never, and yeah, it's because he didn't. And it was purposely supposed to be confusing for this reveal of Misa. Who, this is sketch, bro. So I literally think Light will indeed join the task force now to hunt down this member of this crazed follower. Who, she seems to be a lot more loose on her morals, I guess. Like, as we saw, she was just killing anyone that was approaching the building. But one thing, you still, even though you know their names now, just wear a mask. Everyone needs to wear a mask or something like that, and there's nothing she can do. You know what I mean? If everyone wears masks, she's kind of she can't do anything, right? So if every member of the police department and everyone like that would make her want to kill you, just from now on, wear a ski mask. Because I think, right, even though you have Shinigami eyes, you still have to know what they look like. And that would make sense, because in the tape she recorded, she wanted all the members of the police or whatever to like show themselves on live TV. So that makes me believe that she would indeed need to know what you still look like, even though she has the Shinigami eyes. So, but this is crazy. She looks kind of cool, honestly, her design, and I do think she is the character in the intro, because I was starting to get confused on who the heck this person was, because you don't ever, I mean, we're in episode 11 right now. It took us an entirety of 10 episodes to see who this character was, and seeing this opening every single episode for the past 10, it's like, who the heck is this lady? And now we know. It's Misa. I hope I'm saying it right. But, and they keep mentioning Naomi, bro. They keep mentioning the fact that they can't find her. Which makes me think maybe she's not dead. I mean, that's just me pulling on like loose strings here and there, hoping that she's not dead. But they keep mentioning the fact that maybe she killed herself, but we can't find her. So maybe, I don't know. Like, if you're going to kill yourself, do you have any control over what you're doing in those moments to go kill yourself? Like, what if she handcuffed herself to a wall? She can't go and kill herself anymore. You know what I mean? Like, is there any ways around doing that, of you killing yourself? Like maybe you block yourself off from killing yourself. Not necessarily that you have the ability to not kill yourself. Like just saying, yeah, I'm not going to kill myself. But what if you physically make yourself not able to kill yourself because you locked yourself? You know what I mean? Something like that? I don't know. Because it makes it seem like when you're writing the death note, you need to write a specific death. How this person is going to not just straight kill yourself. There's got to be a specific thing, a specific death that you have to write for that person to go do it. So what if they weren't physically able to do that or something? I don't know. And maybe she's not dead. I hope she's not, because she was a cool character, but I don't know. And I hope we get to see the interaction between, obviously we're going to see the interaction between Misa and her Shinigami, but I would like to see the moments that led up to her getting the death note. Like, how did, you know what I mean? Like, so she obviously knows now that Kira has the death note as well. And what happens if they trade death notes? Like, would that make it so Ryuk is now with her and Light's with this other Shinigami lady? How does that work? And what if they work together? I don't know, guys. I don't even know if I'd want to work with her. I would only want to work with her if she found me. Because she seems kind of very loose, like I said, loosely. Like she'll just simply kill you if you're in her way, kind of, from what we see this episode. So I wouldn't necessarily want her. Also, I wouldn't want her to know me. But I kind of would at the same time to protect my dad, Mr. Yagami, because, you know what I mean? She would have indeed killed him in that moment in time. You know what I mean? She would have killed him. But if she knows that Kira's dad is Mr. Yagami, she'll like have him on a no-kill zone, a no-kill list. So at that moment, if something like that happened, I would indeed want her to know me, so she wouldn't kill my dad. You know what I'm saying? So that would be like the only that would be the only, because, well, if she saw Light, like, you know, she can read everyone's names. If she just saw Light, would she know that's Kira? You know what I mean? Would she know that's Kira? Would she be able to tell that? I don't know. I don't think so. But also, would she be, though? Because she would see Ryuk. Well, yeah, Ryuk is always with Light. So if she sees Ryuk, she'll know that's Kira, obviously, right? And yeah, one of the members of the police force, secret police force that's with L, did indeed die. His name was Ukita. I think it was Ukita. He was the first member that arrived at the door, died immediately. So, What exactly is going through Light's head at this moment in time? And that, well, yeah, no, we know with Light now. He knows immediately what's going on, but L's, because you saw L kind of shaking, so it seems like he's kind of spooked. And I think the reason he's obviously spooked is because now he's knowing that you don't need to know their names. That's what I think's going through his head at this moment. And also you saw him shaking, so I think at that moment was the moment he realized that there's either another Kira or he's obviously able to kill now without needing to know their names. And that's terrifying. You know what I just realized? Okay. I keep getting L and Light mixed up. Their names. Okay, Light can totally now find out who L is through Misa. So if he can somehow, how would he do that? Get them to meet up without letting the masses know? How would you even do that? Because are they even in the same town? Oh, obviously she was at the building. Okay, so they're in the same towns at least. The only way is Light's just gonna have to start jogging. Just start jogging around town, because Ryuk will follow and Misa will be able to see your Shinigami. That's like the only way you would be able to meet incognito. Because otherwise, how would you announce to yourself that I'm Kira to find her without everyone knowing you're Kira? Because if she's able to find you, then everyone else will be as well. So he's going to have to somehow have Ryuk find her. Ryuk. He's going to have to somehow find, like I said, he's just going to have to start walking around all around town until she sees Ryuk. And then that's how they'll meet. Or he'll see that Shinigami. Or does it work that way? Once you pick up the Death Note, you see that Shinigami, right? Or since he picked up the Death Note, can he see hers as well now too? Because if that's not the case, then Misa won't even be able to see Light's Shinigami. Bro. Okay, now okay, is that even a thing? Because we've never even fathomed that there would be more than one Shinigami on Earth. There is, though. So since that Death Note's Ryuk's Death Note, only he can see Ryuk. So she wouldn't even be able to see him. Right? Unless she touches his Death Note. Vice versa, right? I don't know. If that's the case, I have no idea how they're going to meet. They're just going to have to do some hardcore investigation with L to figure out who this Light or this fake Kira is. This alternate female Kira. I don't know. And if they do find out that there is another Kira, what are they going to call her? Are they going to give her a name? Like, Light's name's Kira. What are they going to call this second Kira? What's another name for... I don't know. I don't know, boys. I don't know. This was an awesome episode, though. And now we kind of see it. For a while, I was thinking, where exactly is the show going? Because are we just going to keep investigating each other slowly until one of us figures out who the other is first? But this completely, like I said, threw a monkey wrench into all of it. And now we have a second Kira running around. So this is not good, but also exciting. So, and I'm also curious why Zalogi didn't come down. Am I tripping and that is Zalogi? Because I don't remember Zalogi sounding like that. Or looking like that. So, I don't know. Amazing episode. And I'm in here, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.